What's up, Eagles Nation? Welcome to Bird Talk with your boy, Mizzy Miz, CoolCat kind of YouTube representing the birds. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? And I know, right? I know. It's been a while. It's been a while, CoolCat Connor. I know. I know. Okay? It's been a while since your boy did this. I get it and I understand. I'm gonna read the comments in a minute. I'm just doing something right now. Hold on. Because I figured, you know what? You know what? No. There you go. Because I figured, you know what? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, let's talk about J.A.D. Shall we? Let's talk about J.A.D. Get that out of the way because we don't really need that right now. Let's talk about J.A.D. By the way, y'all, my A.J. Brown jersey came in. Let's talk about J.A.D. Okay? Detroit Lions. Okay? It's like this. J.A.D. That's Jalen, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. That's J.A.D. Okay? That's number 1. That's number 11. And that's number 6. Okay? While I talk, I'm going to show y'all some photos of why I'm talking about J.A.D. in the first place. Okay? I mean, look at these guys. Look at them. Yes, I know, Eagles Nation. They're in shorts. They're in the rain. They're not doing a dang thing but lifting. I get it. That's what everybody's going to tell me. They're going to tell me, CoolCat County, CoolCat County. None of that means nothing. They're in shorts. They're in shorts. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing. What Jim do? What did they do? What they do? I know. That's what they're going to say. They're going to say, what are they doing? We can't take doing. Exactly. You cannot take Detroit lightly any given Sunday. I know. You can't. That's why I love when these guys put in the work. I love it. And again, they're going to come out of the woodworks and say they're in shorts. They're working in Lane Johnson's barn. They ain't doing a dang thing. That's what they're going to say. That's what they're going to say. Now, to the Detroit Lions, right? And I get it. Any given Sunday. Any given Sunday, I absolutely get it. But who does the Detroit Lions have that stop? Think about that. Think about this. And let me start like this, okay? J.A.D. What's up, Samir? How you doing? J.A.D. Jalen, A.J., Devontae. These three, right? These three got a lot to prove to everybody. These three right here got a lot to prove to everybody. Let's start with Jalen. Everyone and their mama want this kid to go be a backup somewhere. They want Jalen to sell hot dogs, cheeseburgers, and chips, and for the Philadelphia Eagles to find a new quarterback. A lot of people think that it's because of Jalen. The one right there, the first one, with the purple shorts on. A lot of people think it's because of Jalen that the Philadelphia Eagles ain't doing a thing. Okay? That's what they think. They think not because of Devontae Smith, Not because of A.J. Brown, not because of Goddard, not because of Miles Sanders, not because of the offensive line, not because of Jonathan Gannon, not because of any of those guys. They think because of Jalen Hurts, this is what Shannon Sharp said, because of Jalen Hurts, this team ain't going to go nowhere. You got people saying Jalen Hurts having a bad offseason, OTR. I think AJ's going to have a good season. I think so too. But that's what they think. Because of Jalen Hurts, the Philadelphia Eagles ain't doing a thing. Like, cross them off the list of contenders. Cross them off the list of contenders. Okay? That's the J. Let's go to the A. A.J. Brown. People think, right, that A.J. Brown is making a bad mistake coming to the Philadelphia Eagles. That's what they think. That A.J. Brown, who had 1,000 yards last year, is making a bad mistake leaving the Tennessee Titans, who lost in the divisional round with their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill. People think Ryan Tannehill is the best thing since sliced bread. They think that A.J. Brown leaving Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry for a Jalen Hurts and a non-running team, A.J. Brown's making a bad mistake. Exactly. I think so too. Right? Because Shannon Sharp basically says that A.J. Brown made a bad mistake, that he liked the Eagles' moves, but because the guy in the purple shorts ain't going to do nothing. That's what they think. They also think A.J. Brown being traded to the Eagles was some people think that A.J. Brown going to be pissed off. A.J. Brown going to be bad. A.J. Brown won't do a thing because of Jalen Hurts. I mean, that's what they think. They don't know. And now let's go to Devontae Smith. They think he's skinny. They think he ain't going to have enough touches. They think, just like A.J. Brown, that Jalen Hurts ain't going to give him the ball. That none of this stuff will happen, right? They basically says this. You can have these two as your wide receivers, but because of the guy in purple, no. Well, in 64 days, Detroit Lions, no, I'm not talking about nobody else in the division, nobody else in the conference, nobody else in the NFL. They're not week one. I'm talking directly to the Detroit Lions. Nobody else. Okay? Nobody else. If it was anybody else, okay. Talking directly to the Detroit Lions. Who? Because think about this. Whoever the Detroit Lions has. What's up, MK Mitch Kowalski? What's up? Right? Because Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, J.A.D got a lot to prove this season. The J got to prove that he's the quarterback of the team, that the Eagles shouldn't be thinking about drafting a quarterback. The A, he did not make a big mistake going to the Eagles and hanging out with his best friend, the godfather of his daughter, by the way. The D, last season wasn't a fluke. So to the Detroit Lions, in 64 days, who do you have? Because you got to have Devontae Smith on one side, A.J. Brown on the other side. It's going to be on Jalen Hurts this season. You got your two best friends. One of them is your bestie, your ride or die, your brother in arms. You're the godfather of his daughter. You're going to have to put these two in the best positions to succeed. The Detroit Lions, who do you have? Because think about this, last year, the Detroit Lions met two of them. Now, sure, Devontae Smith didn't have that much because they just ran the ball. With A.J. Brown now, you can't just run it. You're going to have to pass it. So it's on Jalen Hurts. It's on Jalen Hurts. You see your best friend, your ride or die, your brother in arms, your bestie. You throw it to him. You see Devontae Smith? My God. You throw it to him. When CoolCat Mitch starts September 11th and we watching the game, I better be saying multiple times, J.A.D. touchdown burst. That's what I better be seeing. I hope it happens, though. I hope it happens. Because when I see those three, I can't wait to see them in open practice, too. We get to see them in open practice. We get to see them in training camp. We get to see them in preseason. Cross our fingers. I just can't wait. I can't wait because I'm done talking. It's like what else can you say? It's like, what else can you say? I mean, I'm looking at these photos of these three working out. There's nothing left to say. There's nothing left to say. September 11th needs to get here. As much as I love hyping this up, September 11th needs to be here. ASAP. Because these guys are in the rain with shorts and hoodies in Lane Johnson's barn, by the way. Salute to Lane Johnson. They're in Lane Johnson's barn while Lane Johnson's doing offensive line training at the Star. Everybody's at the Dallas Cowboys Star nowadays. Weird. But I'm just tired of talking about off-season and camp. I want the season to start. Let's put our 53 men versus their 53 men and go to work. That's all. That's it. Let's put our 53 men, our offense, against the Detroit Lions defense. The Detroit Lions offense versus the Philadelphia Eagles defense. And let's see what happens. A lot of people basically think that because of Jalen Hurts, Philadelphia Eagles ain't going to do nothing. Because of Jalen Hurts. Basically, the pressure's on Jalen Hurts this season. Otherwise, the Eagles will be forget getting a safety or the corner to help to replace Darius Slay or James Bradbury because both of them got contracts. Forget the fact that you got some pieces that you got to fill up because Lane Johnson is going to be gone soon. You got the successor of Fletcher Cox and Jason Kelce. But you still got to fix that offensive line. Forget all that. Forget safeties and corners, which you most definitely lead. Forget replacing Brandon Graham, which you desperately need. People think Jalen Hurts going to have a bad season. Get you a new quarterback. But they do realize if that happens, you're not winning the division. But look at all the pieces. Yeah. Pieces will be good. The pieces will be great. The pieces will be awesome. But if you draft the quarterback next year, He's a rookie. Exactly. They don't give Darius Big Play Slay no respect either. I like, right? I like when we're the underdogs. I like when no one gives us our respect. That's when we're dangerous, right? Everybody's basically hyping us up and we're just gobbling it up like a bunch of like. I want Darius Slay to be mad, man. I need Darius Slay to be upset. Be mad. Show the world that you ain't a top 10. You should at least be top. You should be number 10. I'm not saying you should be up there. You should be number 10. You should be number 10. Why are you not? You're Darius Slay. You're Darius Slay. Why are you not? You're Darius Big Play Slay. He should be a top 10 corner. Now, number 10, for all I care. Number 10. People talking crap about Jalen Hurts, but I guarantee if he was a free agent, he wouldn't get scooped up. He would get scooped up quick. He would. He would. He would. And the fact that he's in the rain with shorts on, training with A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, right? In shorts, no less. In the rain, no less. People want this kid to lead the Philadelphia Eagles and sell hot dogs, cheeseburgers, and chips. And they think CJ or Bryce Young, all you got to do is put them in this spot and we're going to win the division. Just put Bryce Young or CJ right on that spot. To the NFC East champs. It don't work that way. You can't just, it don't work like that way. It don't work that way. It don't work when you just put a rookie quarterback in his first year, just drop him into these pieces and think he's going to be like Roman Reigns in God mode. Exactly. That's what I'm random. That's what they think. Listen to Shannon Sharp. Listen to Stephen A. Listen to some of these experts. Why don't they think the Philadelphia Eagles are winning the division? They think we're a playoff team. They think we're a wild card team. That's what they think. They think the Philadelphia Eagles are a wild card team. And why? Because the guy they think is going to sell hot dogs, cheeseburgers, and chips next year. The guy they think is going to sell hot dogs, cheeseburgers, and chips. You got people saying he ain't doing what he's supposed to do at OTAs. He's going to get better. And if he don't, I'll eat crow. If he doesn't get better, I will gladly stand right here and eat some crow. And then I'm going to say, are we going to win the division with CJ or Bryce Young? Because if you win the division, you're the best quarterback in the league. I mean, division. I mean, it was a shortened OTAs. It wasn't long. Pause. It was a shortened, not long, pause, a short OTAs. We didn't even have minicamp. That's the thing with people. Jalen Hurts had a bad OTAs. Did we have minicamp though? No. We only had OTAs. Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown they wouldn't be doing this. They doing this now with Devontae Smith. They wouldn't be. They would have learned a whole lot more if they was in minicamp. These three would have learned a whole lot more if they was in minicamp. They would have learned a whole lot more. All these people saying Jalen Hurts, oh, he wasn't good in OTAs. What? Well, if these three had minicamp, they would. And what people need to understand is, and I get accused of this too, it's July. July. Training camp is a couple of weeks away. Okay? September 11th against the Detroit Lions. You will be the first one, Lion fans, to be introduced to J.A.D. Simple as that. Simple as that. Simple as that. Now, what y'all just saw, there is shorts. Shorts. I just can't wait for the season to start, man. I'm like, it's like, at some point in time, you gotta be done talking. That's why you barely see me make videos nowadays. Like, I'm done talking. I'm done hyping. Let's get these men on the field and let's go to work. Let's put these men. I can't wait for training camp too. I really can't. I really can't. Let's talk about training camp coming up. Let's preview training camp. Who wants it more? Right? We know Jalen Hurts is on the roster. AJ Brown, like, who's it gonna be to join J.A.D. on the 53-man roster? I mean, Jalen Reagor, you need to step up. There's some people in the linebacker position that need to step up. Like, who in training camp is going to step up to say, I belong on that 53-man roster with J.A.D.? Who needs to step up? There's a lot of people. It's like, for instance, right? Miles Sanders. Let's start with Miles. And I love Booby. Pause. I love Booby Sanders. I love Booby. But all stars, I agree to a fault. But it's time, you gotta back it up. You gotta back it up. You just told the National Football League, and I get it, right? Thanks to AJ Brown for checking them and all that. You didn't even get a touchdown last season. You didn't even get a touchdown. Now, granted, Kenneth Gainwell stepped up. Boston Scott stepped up. Jalen freaking Hurts stepped up. Now it's time for you to step up, Miles. Simple. Simple. Because if Kenneth Gainwell get more touches, simple. If Kenneth Gainwell get more touches than you, forget the contract talk. Simple. If Miles Sanders get more touches, no, not my. If Miles Sanders don't get more touchdowns than Kenneth Gainwell, who's got what, 6? Then Kenneth Gainwell is your new running back. Kenneth Gainwell will be your new running back if Miles Sanders don't step up. Seriously. Miles Sanders will not be the running back of the Eagles. He will not get a contract extension if he don't step up and prove to everyone that he's the running back of the future of the Eagles. Look at J.A.D. Thank you, Random. Exactly. Even Lane Johnson. Even Lane Johnson had a touchdown last season. Are you kidding me? Jalen Hurts had 10 rushing. He had 10 rushing. Kenny Gainwell had what, 6? Devontae Smith had what? 6? 5? You're the running back coming out here saying all-star team with 0 touchdowns, Miles. 0. 0. Hold on. You know what? Hold on. Let me show. How many touchdowns did Devontae Smith have? We're gonna go to everybody. How many touchdowns did Devontae Smith have? Someone let me know while I search it. How many touchdowns did Devontae Smith have? Because that's crazy. I gotta even go to Kenneth Gainwell. We're gonna start it off like this in the whole offense. How many touchdowns? Because it's crazy. Miles Sanders had no touchdowns last season. How? Jalen Hurts had 10 rushing. 5. Devontae Smith had 5 touchdowns, people. Hold on. Let me search. Hold on. Devontae Smith had 5? How? That's crazy. How many? Devontae Smith had 5 touchdowns. All right. All right. How many touchdowns? Hold on. Okay. Kenneth Gainwell had 5 touchdowns. Okay. Hold on. 68 attempts for 291 yards, 5 touchdowns, 4.3 average. Kenneth Gainwell. Okay, yeah, it seems likely. Hold on. Boston Scott had 7? Y'all see what I'm talking about? Boston Scott had 7, people. Here it is. Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith had 5 touchdowns as well. 16 received 64 for 916 yards, 5 touchdowns. Hold on. Yeah, I'm talking about 2021. Boston Scott. No, you're good, Random. Yeah, I just see it. Boston Scott. Think about this, y'all. Boston Scott, 87 attempts for 373 yards, 7 touchdowns, 4.3 average. All right, let's go to Miles Sanders. Hold on. Let's go to Dallas Goedert. Because 2021, Random, 2021. Okay, Dallas Goedert received 56 for 830 yards, 4 touchdowns, 14.8 attempts. And now, let's go to Miles Sanders. Let's go to Miles Sanders. Mr. All-Star. Attempt 137. What up, Lucas? What's up, Lucas? Listen to this. Yeah, Miles Sanders. 103, 37 attempts for 754 yards. Average 5.5. Guess how many touchdowns? Y'all know the answer. Guess how many touchdowns for the All-Star? Donuts. Donuts. People want to sit there. Exactly. And people want to sit there and say Jalen Hurts got something to prove, which he does. I will concede to everybody here. Jalen Hurts got something to prove this season. I get it. But so does Miles Sanders. No touchdowns last season? None. I gotta stand up for this. Now, none. So you mean to tell me, Miles, Mr. All-Star, and I love the confidence too. I do, Miles. I love the confidence, right? But you want to stand in front of J.A.D, Jalen, AJ, Devontae. You want to stand next to J.A.D, right? Claim this is the All-Star team, but last season we're looking for you. APB. 0 touchdowns. Now, granted, I will concede to this. It's also on Jalen Hurts to pass the ball, hand the ball to Miles Sanders. It's also on Nick Sirianni to call running plays for Miles Sanders. I will concede to that, right? I will concede. It's also on Miles Sanders when Nick Sirianni calls the plays and when Jalen Hurts hands you the ball. Go through the hole, pause, run like you did in 2019, like you did in 2020. Hand the ball off and run. Simple. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. Hell, right? I'm going to give the Cowboys this, and I shouldn't, right? Salute the Boys for Life. Trolling with Boys for Life is on right now. I'm gonna give Boys for Life this, and I'm gonna give Cowboy fans this. People think Ezekiel Elliott is bad, but at least he got more touchdowns than Miles Sanders. Like how many touchdowns Christian McCaffrey got? That's crazy. That is crazy. Jalen Hurts, Boston Scott, And Kenneth Gainwell got more rushing touchdowns than the number one running back on our team. Yeah, I concede. Jalen Hurts got lots to prove this season. I don't need him to be selling hot dogs, cheeseburgers, chips next year. I will concede. What about Miles? What about Miles? Donuts last season. Donuts. Okay? So to anyone that wants to say Jalen Hurts got something to prove, why don't you put that same energy on Miles? Why don't you put the same energy on Jalen Reagor? Huh? Put the same energy. There you go. Put the same energy on Miles Sanders, but also put the same energy on Jalen Reagor. Okay? Think about it, right? The name of this live stream, A Bird Talk with Your Boy, is called J.A.D. Right? For those that don't know and it was late, right? When I say J.A.D, I mean these three: Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Where? And I'm gonna show you them training right now, okay? While I talk. Where's Reagor? Where's Reagor? Huh? Huh? Where's Reagor? Where's Jalen Reagor at? I don't see Jalen Reagor in any of these photos. Where you at? Where you at? Where's Jalen Reagor? Huh? I know you've been through a lot, Jalen Reagor. I get it, okay? But I see Jalen Hurts in the rain with two of his best friends. One of them, he's the godfather of the daughter. The other, he's in college. He was in Alabama together before he was shipped to Oklahoma. Where's Jalen Reagor at? Because you got A.J. Brown, you got Devontae Smith, you got Quez as your number 3 or your number 2, because Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown is 1A, 1B. You got Quez as your 3rd. You got Zach Pascal as your 4th. Where's Reagor? Where's Reagor? Where's Reagor? Where's Reagor? Where's Reagor? I'm looking at the stats. Miles only had 9 rushing touchdowns in 3 years. Exactly. So where's Reagor? Where is he? I know you're training out there somewhere. I get it. But you should be training with your quarterback and your other 2 wide receivers, a.k.a. J.A.D. Simple. Jalen Reagor got to step up in training camp to not be a practice squad player. Howie Roseman got to swallow his pride. Jalen Reagor ain't working. Jalen Reagor is not working. Howie Roseman, you got to swallow your pride. You got to swallow your pride, Howie. Jalen Reagor is because if it worked, right? If it worked, how come Devontae Smith, my guy, is here? If it worked, how come the best friend, the bestie, the ride or die, The brother in arms, A.J. Brown, who was Jalen Hurts' best friend. Why is he on the team? If Jalen Rager is that dude, A.J. Brown and Smitty wouldn't be on the team. There would be no J.A.D, J.A.D, if Jalen Rager would have stepped up. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? There would be no Jalen, A.J., Devontae, J.A.D, if Jalen Rager would have stepped up. And now he's fighting for the fifth spot because we got A.J. Brown, we got Devontae Smith McGill, we got Quez Watkins, and we got Zach Pascal. Basically, Rager is fighting for the number 5 spot. I'm just saying, he's fighting for number 5, people. You're fighting alongside Greg Ward. Why ain't John Hightower the 5th quarterback? That's just crazy. That's just crazy. Think of what John Hightower would do with this offense. Think about this. A.J. Brown, Smitty, Quez, Zach Pascal, John Hightower. Just saying. And you can put Greg Ward and Rager in the practice squad. You see how easy that is? Normal guys, baby. You know it's all about the boom. Normal guy, baby. You know it's all about the boom. Think about that, random. Jalen Rager in the last 2 seasons has 3 touchdowns. Devontae Smith in his first year has 5. A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts' ride or die, bestie, best friend, brother in arms, the godfather of A.J. Brown's daughter, has 1,000 yards. How many touchdowns A.J. Brown got? And Jalen Rager only got 3. And before we continue this, it's funny how the narrative of no one wants to play with Jalen Hurts has ended because A.J. Brown's here. Just saying. Three touchdowns in the last 2 years, and they bring a guy in Devontae Smith, a Heisman Trophy winner, who in his first year got 5. Sure, that ain't enough. I get it. Only 5. That is not enough. I get that. But he has 5 touchdowns, 916 receiving yards, and it's almost close to 1,000. If it wasn't for penalties being called back, he would have had 1,000 in his first year. A.J. Brown already got 1,000 with Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry. But Jalen Rager in his first 2 years, 3 touchdowns? Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right? You're kidding me. That's why I trust Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. What's up, BLSG? Okay? Jalen Rager needs to be working with J.A.D. I mean, and I get it, it's only shorts and sleeves and underwear, whatevs. Look at these three in the ring. Tell me they ain't ready for the season. Tell me they ain't ready for the season start. Tell me they ain't ready for training camp. Where the heck is Rhaegar? Three touchdowns, and Howie Roseman had to bring these two with the guy in purple. Right. A.J. Brown had 5, but he didn't play last season because he was hurt. You're right. A.J. Brown was injured last season. But according to this photo I'm looking at, he looks healthy. He looks healthy to me. Rhaegar, you better learn something. Because A.J. Brown ain't here for no run plays. A.J. Brown ain't here to be doing no run plays. He's here to catch some balls up the head, though. Sorry. He's here to catch some balls. Pause. Devontae Smith is here to catch some balls. Pause. Quez. Pascal. They're here to catch some balls. Pause. We really had some burns. Exactly. 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 Think about that. You could have been, and I'm you could have been 10-6. You could have been 10-6 or 10-7, whichever one it was, right? You could have been 10-6 or more, right? But I'm just talking about this game that I'm about to talk about. You could have been 10-7. I think, yeah, 10-7. I'll say that. You could have been 10-7 if Rhaegar would have caught that ball. I get it. Jalen Hurts should have went with Devontae Smith in that play. Y'all know what game I'm talking about. The game against the Giants. I get it. That's the pass. But y'all could have been 10-7. Devontae Smith would have had more receiving yards. Jalen Hurts would have been a whole lot different with 17 touchdowns or 18 touchdowns if Rhaegar would have caught the dang ball. You would have taken your broom and swept the New York Giants last season. But because Rhaegar didn't catch the damn ball, that's why I say you got to work with J.A.D. That's why I said you got to work with J.A.D. All Jalen Hurts got to do is look to Devontae, look to A.J. Brown. And the beauty of this is, right, and the beauty of J.A.D., Jalen, A.J., Devontae, the beauty of it, Jalen Hurts can look at A.J., right? If Jalen Hurts misses a throw to A.J. Brown, all they got to do is sit down next to each other and talk. Sit down to it next to each other and talk. There ain't no arguments. There ain't no back and forth. Just look at each other, sit down on the bench, and talk. Again, Jalen Hurts, godfather of A.J. Brown's daughter, best friends, ride or die, bestie, brother in arms. Look at each other. Can someone tell me when Rhaegar ever looked at Jalen Hurts? What's up, Coach Dante? Because Devontae Smith can sit. Because think about, I'm going off, right? What's up, Rock the Artist? Okay. When Jalen Hurts looks at these two right here, and Jalen Hurts misses a pass, A.J. Brown looks at Jalen Hurts, they sit on the bench, they talk. Devontae Smith, I bet he did it all this past season. Can sit on the bench, look at Jalen Hurts, and they can talk. Why hasn't Jalen Rager done that? When I say J.A.D, right? When I say J.A.D, I mean these three. These three right here. Because all three of these guys now officially has history. A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith. Now Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown is having conversations with each other. Where the heck is Rager? Where's Rager? Simple. Miles Sanders needs to step up, and so does Jalen Rager. Because if it was Howie Roseman wouldn't gotten A.J. Brown or Devontae Smith, if you would have stepped up 3 touchdowns last season. 3 touchdowns last season. But Jalen Hurts got a whole lot of proof. So does Miles Sanders. So does Jalen Rager. Kenneth Gainwell. Boston Scott. Jalen Hurts. Let's see. Boston Scott got what? 7? Kenneth Gainwell got what? 5? You got donuts, Bowie! Donuts! And Rager, you should be with A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts, and Devontae Smith. You should be at that Lane Johnson barn. You should be at that barn. Exactly, Random, because why does Miles Sanders got no touchdowns last year? Yes, you can blame Jalen Hurts. Yes, you can blame Nick Sirianni. Do your part! I don't see Shady when LaShawn McCoy was on the field, right? When Shady was on the field, yeah, he could dance and all that stuff. But you know what he also does? First downs, touchdowns. What's up, Nia? That's what Miles Sanders can do. Okay? When the season starts, I can trust these 3. J.A.D, Jalen, A.J., Devontae, J.A.D. I can trust Goddard. I can trust Kenneth Gainwell. I can trust Boston Scott. I can even trust Quez Watkins and Zach Pascal. I don't trust Miles Sanders or Jalen Rager. I don't. And if I'm wrong on Jalen Hurts, I'll sit here and say I'm wrong. No problem. But J.A.D, Detroit Lions. J.A.D. Simple as that. J.A.D. Beware of J.A.D. Because J.A.D. out there working. Jalen, A.J., Devontae. J.A.D. J.A.D. You know, he's like Miles Sanders working. Rager's working. But what? Right? Those photos, right, that you saw of Jalen, AJ, and Devontae. Where's Miles Sanders? Where's Miles Sanders? Why ain't he out there with? Why isn't he at the barn? Why isn't Miles Sanders at the barn with those 3? Now people can say, "What about Goddard?" I trust Goddard. Here's the thing: I trust Jalen Hurts. I trust AJ Brown. I trust Devontae, Quez, Zach Pascal. I trust Goddard. I trust the offensive line, Kenneth Gainwell, and Boston Scott. You know who I don't trust in this offense? Miles Sanders and Jalen Reagor. Do better than 3 touchdowns in 2 seasons, Reagor. Do better than no touchdowns this season, Miles. That is crazy. That's crazy, y'all. No touchdowns. Now, if this was Jalen Hurts, if this was A.J. Brown, if this was any of those 3 men saying all-stars, they would be doing the exact same thing to that they do in the Miles. Thank God A.J. Brown said we ain't no all-star team yet because you got to prove it. You got 64 days, 63 coming up to prove it. But in my honest opinion, Miles Sanders shouldn't be saying that. Miles Sanders shouldn't be saying that when you have 0 touchdowns. It's a big year for Miles. It's a big year. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see. Look at my boys. Look at my boys. Look at my boys. J.A.D. Look at J.A.D. Look at J.A.D. What's up, Positive Philly? Look at J.A.D. J.A.D. Jalen, A.J. Devontae. Reagor better learn. Miles better learn. They're in the freaking rain, by the way. In the rain. Look at them. I can trust these 3. That's why I'm saying to the Detroit Lions, J.A.D. J.A.D. is coming for you. Yes, they're in shorts. Yes, they're in the rain. Yes, I get it. It's only practice, not a game practice. I get it. But where's Miles? Why ain't he in the barn? Where's Reagor? Why ain't he in the barn? Jalen Hurts is training with his 2 wide receivers. Last season, he trained with Goddard. Yeah, Positive Philly, J.A.D. J.A.D. Jalen, A.J. Devontae. J.A.D. Jalen, A.J. Devontae. That's J.A.D. That's J.A.D. That's something that Miles Sanders and Reagor should be learning from. Because they're out there in the freaking rain. In the rain. J.A.D. is out there in the rain. They don't care about they're out there in the rain in Lane Johnson's barn. In Lane Johnson's barn. Have y'all seen Miles Sanders in Lane Johnson's barn? What about Reagor? Thanks, Nia. J.A.D. J.A.D. Jalen, A.J. Devontae. J.A.D. is at the barn. In the rain. Training. Getting ready for the Detroit Lions. Getting ready for preseason. Maybe. Getting ready for training camp and open practice. Miles Sanders out here. All-star. Donuts. Reagor only had 3 touchdowns in the last 2 seasons. I can trust J.A.D. to get the job done. I can trust J.A.D. I can trust J.A.D. to go out there in the field, put in the work. If things go wrong, J.A.D. can look each other in the eye, sit on the bench and say, we got this. We can be better. This is my route. This is how you should be. I know, Samir. This is how you should be throwing it to me, Jalen. You mean this? Yeah, Reagor's not in this. Random. It's only J.A.D. It's only Jalen, AJ, Devontae. That's all that's on this photo. There's no Rhaegar. Where's Rhaegar at? There's no Rhaegar. There is no Jalen Rhaegar. He ain't on here. He's not on this photo. He's not on that photo. Only J.A.D. Only J.A.D. Only J.A.D. is on this photo. Nobody else. Only J.A.D. is in the ring. In Lane Johnson's barn. Putting in that work. Only J.A.D. Only J.A.D. I know. There's only 3 people on this photo putting in that work in the ring. J.A.D. J.A.D. That's it. Only J.A.D. Only J.A.D. Not Rhaegar, who only got what? 2 touchdowns last season? 2, 3 in the last 2 seasons? Not Miles Sanders over all-star team with exactly. And I can trust J.A.D. Rock the artist. I can trust J.A.D. to get the job done because you're gonna have to cover one of those 2. Yeah, that's not Rhaegar. I don't know who that is. It's not Rhaegar though. Thank God. It ain't Rhaegar. Thank God it ain't Rhaegar. Oh my God. Jalen Hurts will probably look at him like, "What are you doing? Run your freaking routes!" I know, Samir. I know. Exactly, Nia. 9/11/2022. J.A.D. versus the Detroit Lions. I can't wait. J.A.D. and the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Detroit Lions. It's all on Miles Sanders. It's all on Jalen Rhaegar. Because these 3, I know they're working. I know J.A.D. is working. And Lane Johnson's barn. I know they is. I know. Along with J.A.D., I can trust Quez. And I can trust Goddard. I can trust Kenneth Gainwell. I can trust Boston Scott. Zach Pascal could be on that list next year, too. What will Rhaegar and Miles Sanders do? Because these 3 in the ring, these 3 in Lane Johnson's barn, put in the work. I can trust J.A.D. Simple as that. I can trust J.A.D. All they got to do, stare at each other. If there's a problem with Jalen Hurts throwing, if there's a problem with his read, all they got to do is look at each other. That's all they got to do. Just stare. You're going to ask somebody. No. Gannon, let's talk about that. Because Gannon, look, you got Fletcher Cox. You got Brandon Graham. You got Derek Barnett. You got Josh Sweat. You got Jordan Davis, Nicole B. Dean. You got Hassan Reddick. Javon Hargrave, if I didn't say his name. You got Kaiser White. You got Big Play Slay. You got exactly. You got shoot. You got James Bradbury. You got Bradbury. There is no excuses for John McGinn. None. There is no excuse as to why you got all these pieces and you still can't get the job done. You got no excuse. You got no excuse. None. People want to sit there and say, Jalen Hurts got a whole lot of pressure because if he don't next season, he won't be the quarterback and he'll be selling hot dogs, cheeseburgers, and chips as a backup. What about Gannon? I don't hear nothing about Gannon. I don't hear nothing about Miles. I don't hear nothing about Rhaegar. What about Gannon? What about Gannon? Doesn't he got a lot something to prove? Does Gannon got something to prove? People want to talk about Jalen Hurts. Does Gannon got something to prove? Doesn't he? People want to talk about Jalen Hurts. Don't Gannon got something to prove? Doesn't he? I think we have enough good players to make up for a scheme, but he better get some pressure on the exactly. You got Jared Goff. You got Kirk Cousins. You got Carson Wentz twice. You got Daniel Jones twice. You got Dak Prescott twice. You got Kyler Murray. You got Trevor Lawrence. You probably got Mitchell Trubisky from Steelers or Kenneth Pitts. You got all these quarterbacks that you got to face next season. You better get some pressure. You better get some pressure. You better. You better. If you don't, you just some crazy. You better. Jordan Davis, Nicole B. Dean better be having more sacks and stuff. Before I answer that, let me get that out of the way. No, that's not going to happen, B. By the way, y'all trolling Boys for Life with Jess on a couple of hours ago. Subscribe to him. Subscribe to the Boys for Life family. Listen, me and Boys for Life go at it with each other's team, but I got to say, Boys for Life Jr. looks, man. Boys for Life Jr., the heir of the throne, man. We're not losing to the Lions, by the way, but come on, man. Subscribe to Boys for Life, man. He got a new show coming on another network. Subscribe to Boys for Life, man. But we're not losing the Detroit Lions. We're not losing to the Detroit Lions. If we lose to the... Yes! It's like, sure, they got some good pieces as well in Detroit, but it's Detroit. It's Detroit. Now, we can't take them lightly, but it's Detroit. It's Detroit. Now, I'm not taking them lightly because any given Sunday, but it's Detroit. Y'all really trust Jared Goff? I mean, that's the team that says we're going to bite kneecaps. That's the team that said we're going to bite kneecaps. Like, who says that? Who says that? Who says that? By the way, if y'all ain't subscribed to Boys for Life, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. We're not losing to the Detroit Lions, by the way, but subscribe to Boys for Life. Boys for Life Jr., listen. The heir of the throne in the Boys for Life family. Just saying. Heir of the throne. Get ready, y'all. There's gonna be another Boys for Life coming to be trolling real soon. Probably when he's 16. I can hear Boys for Life now. You remember the time on YouTube where I trolled Eagle fans? It's gonna happen, but salute the Boys for Life. But yeah, we're not losing the Detroit Lions. I don't know. He hopes, cause thus. He hopes, yeah, he hopes. By the way, again, subscribe to him. He hopes that's gonna happen. But any given Sunday, y'all, we can't take the Detroit Lions lightly, even though they got Jared Goff. Even though they get close to a #1 first-round pick almost every year. Can't look at them lightly. Can't look at them, Even though we beat them last year, can't take them lightly because they probably want payback after we ran them out the stadium. We was just running and running and running and running. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. So don't take the Detroit Lions lightly, even though they got Jared Goff. Even though they got Jared Goff. So, to put this on a bow, Detroit Lions, J.A.D, Jalen, AJ, Devontae. Wow. Wow. Eagles 16-1 record this season. Like the confidences, for me is a we'll see. I already made my pre-prediction. I said 12-5. It could go up because Green Bay plus Devontae Adams. Or did I say I said we was going to beat Green Bay? I think I said Titans. I think I did. Did I? Yeah, I think I did. So, yeah. I love the confidence, Amir. I tell you that. I love the confidence. But let's see. Let's see. Let's hope it happens. I'm not saying it will. I'm not saying it will. There you go. That's a reasonable one. That's a reasonable 13-4. That's a reasonable one. That's a reasonable one. That right there. That's what I'm talking about. Let's not go 16-1 right now because again, crawl before we walk, people. Remember the lessons I teach you. Remember the lessons that we teach you. Crawl before thy walk. Okay? Crawl before you walk. Crawl before you walk. Let's see how the season starts before we go up there. Before we in there, let's see how the season starts. I feel y'all with the. I like some of the confidence with the 16-1. I like the confidence, but let's 64 days. Let's see, because before I end this, let me say this, right? Somebody is going to be wrong this season, and somebody's going to be right. somebody's going to be right and somebody's going to be wrong next season. When the season's over, somebody, whether it's the media, the fans, Cowboy fans, whoever it is, somebody's going to be right about the Philadelphia Eagles and somebody's going to be wrong about the Philadelphia Eagles. When the season starts, somebody's going to be right. And when the season's over, exactly. Let's hope so. I hope it happens. I don't want Jalen Hurts to be selling hot dogs, cheeseburgers, and chips next season, and then we got to rely on a rookie quarterback. Think about that. Next season, we rely on a rookie quarterback to know A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. And Jalen Hurts is a backup eating hot dogs, cheeseburgers, and chips. That'd be crazy. But yeah, like I said, when the season's over, somebody's going to be right about the Philadelphia Eagles, and somebody is going to be wrong about the Philadelphia Eagles. Somebody's going to be right and somebody's going to be wrong. Let's hope and pray. We'll see when the season's over, B. We'll see when the season's over. You might be. Remember, it's July. Oh, guys, by the way, before I finish Voice of Life questions, a quick reminder. Tomorrow, CoolCat Mitch, right? Me and MK Mitch are going to be talking some Birds and Sixers. Monday is the eve of my birthday on the Birds of Broad Street. So we're going to be doing a live stream, celebrating my birthday and talking some birds. And Tuesday, I'm doing a live stream on my birthday. Probably 12 o'clock or at night, I'll say. But I'm doing a live stream, so be ready. Okay? Live stream tomorrow with me, MK Mitch. Birds of Broad Street, the eve of my birthday. And my birthday on Tuesday, I'll be doing a live stream. What's up, Drew? What's up, Drew? Yeah, Monday is the eve of my birthday, so we're gonna be, since my birthday's on a Tuesday, we're gonna be celebrating my birthday on the Birds of Broad Street and talking some birds. So, yeah. So tune in Monday to get ready for my birthday on Tuesday. What's up, Drew? In the words of Michael Anthony, we have time for one more play. The brother, yeah, Earth's gonna be good. Exactly, it'll be good. Like I said, somebody's gonna be right or somebody's gonna be wrong. We'll see after when the season's over. After that final New York Giants game, is Jalen Hurts the franchise quarterback, or is Dak Prescott the only quarterback in the NFC East? Because Washington might get rid of Carson Wentz. We know the Giants are getting rid of Daniel Jones. We know. We know. Somebody's going to be right, somebody's going to be wrong next season. Simple. Somebody's going to be right and somebody's going to be wrong. People think the Eagles ain't going to do nothing because of Jalen Hurts. But in J.A.D, Jalen, A.J., Devontae, yes, they're in shorts. Yes, they're in the rain. Yes, they're training. But in J.A.D, we trust. Let's just hope this season I'm right. I don't want to come back up here and say I was wrong. I really don't. I don't want to go through the Fourth and Jones tailgate this season and just say, no, I don't want to. I want to. I want to say I was wrong. I need J.A.D this season. I need J.A.D. I need J.A.D this season. I don't need Rhaegar. I don't need Miles. I need Miles, but exactly, Random. In J.A.D we trust. In J.A.D we trust. In J.A.D we trust, exactly. Because this might be because remember, when the season's over, we don't know. This might be the last time you see J.A.D. Because maybe Jalen Hurts get that contract extension, or maybe he's a backup selling hot dogs, cheeseburgers, and chips. In J.A.D we trust. So Detroit Lions, get ready for J.A.D. Get ready for J.A.D. Is he coming? In the words of Philly 500, he's coming for your meat. Pause. Let's hope. They got a tough schedule. They got Tom Brady. They got Joe Burrow or Joe Burrow. They got the Rams. They got a tough one too. Somebody, like I said, when the season's over, somebody's going to be right. Somebody's going to be wrong. People think the Cowboys, per usual, is going to win the division. The Eagles ain't going to do nothing because of Jalen Hurts. We'll see when the season's over. We'll see when the season is over. But guys, listen, we got Mitch, CoolCat Mitch tomorrow. On the eve of my birthday, we got the Birds of Broad Street. Tuesday on my birthday. Week 2 is Minnesota Vikings. Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football, Samir. That's Monday. Let me pull up the schedule real quick. Hold on. Do I still got the schedule? Let me see. Here's the schedule. If y'all can see it. We got Minnesota Vikings, the home opener, week 2, Monday Night Football. Just saying. Okay? Samir, we got the Minnesota Vikings week 2. Monday Night Football at home. I can't wait for that game. Monday Night Football, down at the link. Wolf and Joan Tailgate Crew. I can't wait. And with that, Eagles Nation. CoolCat Mitch tomorrow. Birds of Broad Street Monday. My birthday live stream on a Tuesday. Be prepared. Training camp is almost here. Open practice / Jalen freaking Hurts' birthday is almost here. Preseason is almost here. 63 days, about to be, till Detroit Lions. Get ready for J.A.D. It's your boy. Take it easy, bro. I work too. Yeah. Thank you, Random. Thanks, Random. My guy. In J.A.D, we trust. Detroit Lions, get ready. J.A.D.